Let me throw in a pair of gloves here real quick. Each one of these little items is made of butter ganache, so it will melt easily. You have to be aware of that. The chocolate is tempered. It's a little warmer than the butter ganache, so it's going to have the effect of melting that butter if we're not careful. What we're going to do is we're going to put this in upside down. Upside down. That's the key to getting a good coating on your individual piece here. Now I got a little piece, I'm going to drop it in upside down, boom, and it goes. I'm going to press it down until the bottom is the only thing showing. Then to get this to come up and get it back up right, I'm going to push down on one side and it's going to flip over inside the liquid chocolate. So over it goes and up it goes. And then I'm going to bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. This takes off the excess chocolate. The chocolate on the outside of the individual candy is now sheeting thinner and thinner around the outside, and it's falling away. We don't need a big thick coating. We just need a thin coating to do the job. Once you feel like it's sufficiently thin, you come along here, you wipe off the excess, and take another tool and place it down carefully on the paper as cleanly as you can. Now I like to keep a rag nearby, but I'll just use this piece of paper to wipe off with. With a fork, you can use a big fork like this, you can use a small fork. We also have round ones as well. The round ones work just fine. You just have to kind of find the one that works for you. So again, put it in upside down until it's all you see is the bottom. And that's why it has to be deep enough to be able to do this, because it has to go in and it has to be able to turn upside down. When you press one side down, the other side will flip up. It's sort of like if you turn over a canoe or a raft in a pond and you push one side down, the other side goes up, right? You ever do that as a kid?
Oh yeah.
So you push it down, up it comes, and it ends up right on your tool. You bounce, bounce, bounce. What that does is you can see all the excess chocolate coming off, and the top point of my candy is starting to show when the sheet's thinner and thinner. Then I'm just going to come along here, very carefully take off the excess chocolate and drop it down. And I try to do it cleanly as much as I can off onto the paper. I personally like the fork a little better. So again, then it's just steady work. Upside down, press it down a little bit, flip it over. Now you can see how your chocolate really needs to be tempered and it needs to be fluid. So I'm going to have to warm this up a little bit because it's getting rather thick. I don't want it to be too thick or it'll create too thick of a coating. When someone bites into this, I want their teeth to just glide right through and into the soft inner ganache that's inside. I don't want them to have to work too hard to actually get their teeth to go through the chocolate exterior.